Annie. Welcome back to Learn Vietnamese with Annie. In the very first lesson of New Year 2013, I would like to do something in language and culture. So today let's talk about Vietnamese names. Vietnamese names mostly consist of 3 to 4 words or syllables, but of course there are also some shorter and longer names. Vietnamese names generally consist of 3 parts: a family name, a middle name, and a given name, used in that order. For example, we have the name Nguyễn Văn Nam, Nguyễn Văn Nam, in which Nguyễn is the family name, Văn is the middle name, and Nam is the given name. The family name first order follows the system of Chinese names and also is very common in Korea and Japan. However, different from those countries, Vietnamese people call each other by given names, not by family names. The family name, positioned first, is passed on by the father to his children. There are around 100 common family names. The family name Nguyễn is estimated to be used by almost 40% of the Vietnamese population. Following are 14 family names which account for 90% of the people in Vietnam. Nguyễn, Nguyễn, Lê, Lê, Phạm, Phạm, Trần, Trần, Huỳnh, Huỳnh, or Hoàng, Hoàng, Phan, Phan, Vũ, Vũ, or Võ, Võ, Đặng, Đặng, Bùi, Bùi, Đỗ, Đỗ, Hồ, Hồ, Ngô, Ngô, Dương, Dương, Lý, Lý. In Vietnamese culture, women always keep their family names once they marry, just as in other East Asian cultures. Most Vietnamese has one middle name, but it's quite possible to have 2 or more, or even no middle names at all. In the past, almost all women had Thị as their middle name, such as Lê Thị, Thanh Hà, and many men had Văn as their middle name, such as Trần Văn Hùng. So, Thị and Văn are something to imply genders in Vietnamese name. However, nowadays these 2 middle names are considered outdated, and less and less people using them as middle names. In many cases, the mother's family name is added behind the father's as a middle name. For example, Lê Nguyễn Ngọc Anh. Nguyễn, the mother's family name, functions as a middle name. In other cases, the middle names are to make the full names more beautiful and meaningful. Given names are chosen by parents or the elderly in families and usually have a literal meaning in Vietnamese language. Almost all given names are Chinese origin words and often represent beauty, such as bird or flower names, seasons, or attributes and characteristics that parents want in their child, such as bravery, loyalty, intelligence, safety, happiness, success, or wealth, etc. For example, my real Vietnamese name is Anh, which is a very common name, means a beautiful flower or brilliance. Vietnamese people will be attracted by their given names, even in formal situations, although an honorific equivalent to Mr., Missy, etc. will be added when necessary. For example, the famous general Võ Nguyên Giáp is called by his given name, General Giáp. However, some extremely well-known people are sometimes referred to by their family names. For example, Hồ Chí Minh, Uncle Hồ, Trịnh Công Sơn, the musician Trịnh, or Hồ Xuân Hương, the poetess with the family name Hồ. Okay, I know foreigners always have problems with pronouncing Vietnamese names because some names are just simply too difficult to pronounce. For example, some names containing diphthongs. Hương, Phượng, Tuyết, Nguyệt. Some names with rounded vowels U, O, A combining with final consonants ng, k have to be pronounced with closed and rounded lips. Hồng, Ngọc, Trọng, Hùng, Dũng, which is really weird to you, I know. Some names beginning with consonants that do not exist in English. Ng as in Ngân, Nga, Trờ as in Trang, Triều are also difficult too. Another significant problem is that Vietnamese language is tonal, so are Vietnamese names. Therefore, when diacritics are dropped, those names, which are very beautiful and meaningful, can create very negative meanings in English. For example, we have some names Bích, Phúc, Dung, Đức, Bằng, Thông, Pháp. If you remove all diacritics like this, you will see how those names can cause embarrassment to their possessors. So, if you are confused about a Vietnamese name, please ask its possessor, if you can, how to pronounce and what does that name mean. Those kind of questions will always be appreciated by Vietnamese. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please feel free to ask if you have further questions. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.